I started playing another save file of Noble Fates, but this time I wanted to see what you could actually turn your colony into. I've learned that the best group of villagers tend to have farmer, logger, and builder as their near top skills. Now I have logged about 80 hours into the game, but I've started the game and then I've thrown it away, or I've used those save files as practice, so I really wanted to dive in and see what I could actually get out of the colony. I would say that crafting is crucial from the start. Seriously, harvest as much cotton as you can because your villagers will be naked during the winter. Immediately after, I made a plot of corn. This is my first mistake not getting the cotton processing too. When I schedule my characters, I like to give them set hours to eat, sleep, relax, but when I do give them food, I give them an extra hour before or after to do whatever they want. So near the end of the day, before dinner, I had the villagers chop some wood so they could eventually not sleep outside. Then I scoped out if Amelia was good enough to butcher. You can loot people in the game, and none of my villagers are really against it, so anybody that is on my little section of influence, I'll loot them. I do think it's a bit strange that these specific villagers don't like butchering human, but they both have 2 thumbs up wearing and eating human items. I don't know if this is on purpose or if it's the luck of the randomizer. I like to set up my plans while the villagers are asleep, so when they wake up, eat, they can get right to working on all the additions. I thought they would die, but they survived. So as a good dictator, Lumps told Knuckles to soothe neighbor Fork to sleep and then hauled him away. This is about when I needed someone else's help. So I persuaded Slothy over here, which was easy since they had low prestige and a good relationship with Lumps anyways. Sometimes the ruler needs to have a ton of items and gold and silver to gain the trust of the towners. However, do not give them more than they can handle because long task lists will start to wreak havoc and the villagers will get nothing done and they will start idling. Different kinds of rooms will give you different amounts of prestige, but you need to have a roof in order to activate the tags. I'm working out the kinks to see what type of building works. The building reminds me the most of The Sims, but you do need a roof in order to activate the tags. You can make your builds various levels, but I would start by just making a 1 through 4 tiered bedroom. That's just 4, 9, 12, and 16 tiles, but if you put chairs and tables in each of those rooms, they will turn into apartments, which will give you more prestige later on. But this is also a great chance to level up for a level 4 chateau later. I wanted to see if having them use stairs would keep crops from being eaten or bled on from nearby fights, but I don't really think it does anything, but it looks cute. Now at this point, I built the storage to get my food out of the open air. Very important. During the feast, do all the actions because this will boost morale and your characters will actually start spending less time learning crafts. And I've noticed that their blue bar tends to decrease less by the daily activities. More harvesting and planted more cotton during the first summer, but it still wasn't enough. Better than previous games though, but still not enough. So the villagers actually will learn tasks faster when they do them together. So when there are extra crafting tasks, or if there's really just not too many crazy things happening, I let the villagers work together. They learn it twice as fast. The first few times I played, I actually lost some characters because they were trying to fight the imps by themselves. However, now I enlist all of my villagers and I get them to huddle in one spot. Then by attacking the early imps together, the imps are good for a trading currency and getting more seeds. Corn and cotton are the 2 biggest harvesters I do. I know I should have made a crafting table earlier, but this works well in a game that has much more cotton than I had from the start. So as winter approaches, a crafting table to start building clothes and weapons. In the next episode, I think I'm going to work on mining and building an apartment complex for the future settlement. I love this fine wood print, but I'm really excited to see some more patterns when the new updates roll out. I'm still getting used to building multiple stories, but I do like that you can have floors as the ceilings. But if you have stairs, you need to enclose it with a roof because from the best of my knowledge, it won't register as a room unless the whole building is completely covered. All was going fine until Sis started a fight with Slothy, but it's all good. I think it was just a nice bar fight. For the next few days, I mined and I built the rest of my plans from earlier. I hope one day they add nearby festivals or gatherings where you can meet surrounding rulers and host parties for them and get to know the other villagers. I already have one restart against me because when my wizard Lolly came, she spoke about the mysterious rock, but despite only having 5 characters and no upgraded weapons, I thought I would just try breaking it open. And the 5 waves of the lesser imps had me sweating, but I just kept pushing my villagers until the big guy took me out in one hit. So I think my plan is to trick him or try to get him stuck somewhere and strategize my way to kill him, or just wait for Lolly to come back and fight him until she does, or I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm playing through this save to see exactly how far you can get in a save file and how much of a developed colony can you have. So I'm seeing how far this goes, and I'm hoping to document the process. Thanks for watching.